All right, so we are going to talk about the 4 steps to entrepreneurship. It is Mama Child's independent contractor guide for the medical and financial specialists. The 4 steps to entrepreneurship, according to SBA, is plan your business, launch your business, manage your business, grow your business. So this gentleman right here, who is he? He is the richest man in Africa. His name is Aliko Dangote, founder and president, chief executive of Dangote
I thought you was
Industry.
gonna record it.
I am recording. All right. So we are so he, like I say, he is the richest man in Africa. So what he has to say, I think, is it about business is worth noting.
What does phone number?
You must have a vision, and not just a vision, but you must have a plan that will make you fulfill that vision. He also says the most dangerous thing for an entrepreneur to do is to actually go into a business that he does not understand fully. And so that is like ancient wisdom too. Ancient wisdom tells us when we have a vision to write it down and make it plain. That is found in scripture. Moving on. The purpose of this lesson is to empower the entrepreneur, especially the medical and financial independent contractor. You will know who you are in this industry and the steps you must take to become successful. All right, can you hear me okay?
Mhm.
All right. So when you are planning your business, when you are making your business plan, these are things you should think about. First, knowing your business. How successful is this industry? How much schooling is needed to be in this type of business? You want to build a brand or you want to use a brand? Building a brand takes time, it takes work, it takes money, it takes patience. But it is doable. If that is something that you want to do, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Or you can use a brand. Using a brand is kind of like franchising a McDonald's. It's already put together for you. People already know about that McDonald's, and you don't have to do a lot of marketing. You don't have to do a lot of the hard work because the business is already put together for you. However, it does still take patience, it takes time, and it takes you really wanting to do it. So what is your startup cost? How will you fund your business venture? What materials or tools will you use to run your business? Who is your target market? And give me 1 second, let me just close this door. All right. Who is your target market? What will set you apart from your competitors? How much do you expect to earn in your first year? How many people and who do you plan to incorporate into your business? I'm a veteran. You hire veterans, you get extra little perks from the government for hiring veterans. So, who are some people that you can incorporate into your business? How will you train them to be successful? All right, then moving on to the finance industry. Did you know that the financial service industry has created the most number of millionaires since modern times, according to the Wealth Report? So if you have chosen to become a licensed financial benefit specialist, you are on the right path to wealth. And this is just some basic information that I pulled up that you know in the state of Georgia. The average salary of a life insurance agent is $86,730, and the top salary is $133,670. But note, there's no limit to the salary that you can achieve on being an independent contractor. Being an independent contractor in the finance industry generates whatever amount of money you can dream of. How long do you think it takes for you to get your license as a licensed producer?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
A
Mm.
year? No, it only
Mm.
takes you 2 weeks. I got my license in 2 weeks, and sometimes less than that because I got two licenses. I got a license in health and I got a license in life. And the word producer is interchangeable with insurance agents. Okay. So it
Okay.
only takes 2 weeks to get both of those licenses. So let's compare that. Now I'm about to compare like apples to oranges, but just stay with me. I'm going to drive it home, okay? So let's compare. The average salary of a doctor, let's say a pediatrician in Georgia that I looked up, is $150,529. And to get your license as a doctor, it would take you up to about 11 to 15 years to get a license to become a doctor in that industry. Now, if you wanted to be something like a postal clerk and work for the post office, well, you don't need a license, you don't need a college degree. All you need is a high school diploma or a GED. And within 20 years of working, 20 years of your life of working, you can make $70,000. So some people, they go into the army, they join the military to pay for their dream job, right?
Right.
Their dream job sometimes, oh, I really want to be a doctor. Oh, I really want to be a lawyer, but I don't have the funds to really do that. And we need doctors, we need lawyers, we do need people to work and deliver mail. You know, those are very important jobs. But when it comes to going to school for those jobs, like a doctor or a lawyer, it takes money. And sometimes people join the military to pay for school. They recruit them by telling them that, hey, we'll pay for school for you, right? And then once people leave the military, sometimes they fall still wanted to go into a federal job. And that's where people go and they seek federal jobs like the post office after they come out of the military. But did you know that the financial industry can do the same thing for you? It can fund your dreams. So if you see yourself being a doctor or whoever that you want to be, that type of money that it can bring to you can fund your dreams. And it only takes 2 weeks to get two licenses. And if you didn't want two licenses, it only could take you 1 week to get your license, right? So it can fund your dreams. And if you find yourself liking being in the financial industry and being among, um, being one of those people that they are reporting in the wealth report of being a millionaire or a billionaire, you know, you can do that as well. It teaches you skills in finance and in business. Now, these are things that you should know. Being a non-captive agent and a captive agent. What is that, right? And I'm going to show you how that relates to you. You had told me that you like music, right? Well, in music, people can write songs, right? You write these raps and then you get signed to a label. So that's just like being a captive agent. Or you can be an independent contractor and you know you make your own songs, you market your own things. That's like being the non-captive agent. So in the finance industry world, a captive agent, they are normally salary-based employees. Sometimes they are paid on commission too, but not always. They're normally salary-based. They can only be contracted with one carrier, selling only that carrier's product. So it's just like in the music industry. If you're a rapper and you get signed to a label, you can't sign with nobody else because I'm doing everything for you. You're going to be signed to my label. So they can only be contracted with one carrier, selling only that carrier's products. licensing and schooling are normally paid for by the company. So you don't have to pay for your schooling or licensing or anything like that. We'll educate you and we'll pay for your license for you. You don't have to worry about that. And then they supply all your supplies for you. They will market your business, well, their business, and they are called W-2 workers. So a non-captive agent, that's like your independent artists. Your independent artists, they are commission-based. They're independent contractors. So in the finance industry, they can hold contracts with numerous carriers selling various products. So I'm not tied down to this label or that label to that label. I'm independent. I have my own business. So I can contract here, I can contract here, and I can contract here, and I can sell however many products that I want. So licensing and schooling is normally paid for by the agent. So you got to pay for your own license, you got to pay for your own schooling, and you have to pay for your own supplies and market yourself. You have to pay your own business insurance. You're responsible for paying your own taxes. However, in saying all of that, your potential to earn, what do you think is higher or lower? It's going to be higher.
Higher. Higher. Yep.
Right. And that's why a lot of times when people get signed to labels versus them being independent artists, they want the freedom to do what they want to do and they want all of their money, right? So they are 1099 workers. They are in the industry of life and health producers. You're an independent contractor. You're free to set your own hours and your own schedule. You're free to subcontract some of the work to others. So I can duplicate myself. I can teach you what I know, have you to make money. I can subcontract some of the work to you. I am free to build my own brand, or I am free to get a pre-branded name. So
Mhm.
I also like to compare it to an apartment versus a house. In an apartment, if anything breaks, you can call the people up and say, hey, I need to come fix this, right? But a non-captive
Yeah.
agent is like owning a house. If anything breaks, you are responsible for it. You are responsible for the upkeep of your house. You are responsible for making your house look good. You are responsible for all of it because you are a homeowner. So, but being a homeowner, having all that responsibility is not really a scary thing, because if you have the resources. So in the industry of finance, you do have resources. These are called your FMOs and your IMOs and your uplines. So a FMO and IMO is interchangeable. Sometimes you would have a company called the FMO. Sometimes you would have a company called IMO, but they basically do the same thing. They are the ones that can get you these top contracts, right? They are kind of like
Right.
they're going to get you the contracts that you see. Oh, you want this contract? I'm going to get you this contract. You want that contract? And so instead of you going to that company and asking for the contract, which could be a little bit more harder, which you can do, because fully being the independent contractor, you can go to them yourself, right? You can
Right.
go to them yourself and be contracted with them, but sometimes with these companies, they want $100 here, 100. Oh, you want to be able to sell my products? Okay, well, give me $100. You want to be able to sell my products? Oh, give me $100. So an FMO makes it easier for the agent or someone that's starting an agency to get these contracts without having to pay here and here and here and here for the contracts. And
Right.
they provide training. They provide support for the new and the experienced agents. So they can be your upline, or the people that's recruiting you in can be your upline. A upline is basically the person that's recruiting you into the business, and the downline would be you until you recruit somebody in the business. That brings me to talking about MLM strategies, marketing strategies. You have a business, you got to market your business. How you going to market your business? You can have an affiliate marketing. That's a strategy. But today we're going to talk about the MLM strategy. It is that's a short way of saying a multi-level marketing. It's a legitimate business strategy used by some direct sale companies to sell products and services. Existing members are encouraged to promote and sell their offerings to other individuals and bring on new recruits into the business. Participants are paid a percentage of their recruit sales. Members at all levels receive some form of commission, which means the more layers there are, the more money people can earn. The Federal Trade Commission investigates MLM programs to ensure they do not operate as a pyramid scheme, because a pyramid scheme is illegal. While I'm telling you the definition of that, can you think of any businesses that you think operate like that? You bring me in, I make money. You ever heard of a company called Mary Kay or Avon?
Nope.
No, you're kind of young. So, you heard of a company called Scentsy? Like you sell the candles?
Mm-mm.
No. So, well, what these companies does, they basically set up like a MLM. They're MLM companies. I'm gonna sell you the product. I'm gonna recruit my worker. They're gonna sell the product, and we all make money, right? So the top on your screen, as you see, I put up some people that uses this strategy that are top sellers in this strategy. They're top businesses by using this strategy. So we have Amway. We have people that sell real estate agents. The EXP Realty agents, they use this strategy. And in the financial world, the top people that use this strategy is WFG, who I am affiliated with.
Right.
So now let's talking about recruiting. Did you know all businesses need people? Can it really be a business without people? So do you think your business need people?
Yeah.
If you don't have people, you are self-employed. That means that when you go to, if you want to take a vacation, you may not be making money because you're the only person that's working, right?
Right.
So in order for a doctor to be a business, they have to have other doctors. They have
Gotta have
to,
workers.
huh?
They gotta have workers.
You have to have workers. You have to, or duplicate yourself so that you can have a business right here, a business right here. And it's just like McDonald's. McDonald's is a brand, but I can own a McDonald's. I can own a McDonald's, and but if I owned a McDonald's, I still have to pay McDonald's a percentage of allowing me to use their brand for my business, right? So you want to duplicate yourself. I'm going to teach you everything that I know because I need you to be duplicable. I need you to teach people everything that you know, so that basically when we sleep, we're still making money, right? Because two of Chatorah's, oh, that's a powerhouse, more than so than one. One Chatorah is already a powerhouse, but if you get two Chatorahs to move in, oh Lord Jesus, we making some money. So if we get two Amaris, or we get two Tazayas, oh, what could we create? So all businesses need people, but if you need people, you need to think about these things. These are things that you should consider. Why is working for your company so exciting?
Cause I can
What
make
do
some,
you, what now?
I can make me some money.
To make you some money. How does that benefit me? You know, what do you
Yeah.
have to offer to your recruits over your competitors? I don't want to just work for you. You know, it has to be something in there for me. You know,
Right.
I want something in there for me. So
Get benefit.
what type of benefits can you offer me? Why should I choose
Health
being
benefit.
okay? Do people believe in your mission? Are you meeting their needs? So some of the things that people want when they find a job is well, or if they're a job or if they are considering to be an entrepreneur is how am I going to have health care? You know, I need health care, my children need health care. This job is offering me health care. Entrepreneurship, does that offer me health care? You know, does that give me life insurance? Can I be able to retire under this? Will it give me retirement benefits? Will I be able to travel? I don't want to sit still. I want to travel. I want to go to Dominican Republic. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to, you know, all of these different places. I don't want to sit still. I want to travel the world. I want a schedule that works around my family. You know, you hear people say that, you know, I'm on my job and I'm working. I don't get time to spend with my family. That's, you know, what motivated me to be an entrepreneur. I want to spend time with my family. I want to teach my children how to be an entrepreneur, right?
Right.
And some people say that I need steady income. This not gonna bring me steady income. Well, do you know that no, in the beginning it's not steady because you're becoming an entrepreneur, right? So in the beginning it's like a train. You are moving, you're not seeing it, and then all of a sudden, you know, and you're duplicating yourself and you're running, and all of a sudden you start seeing these residuals. You're seeing residual incomes from just helping people. And you can go to sleep in peace knowing that you are not only benefiting yourself, but you're benefiting other people, right?
Right.
So it gives you all of those things. So I want to introduce you to Zaya. I want to introduce you, Amari, to a man called Mehdi. I don't want to mess up his last name, so I'm not going to say that. But yes, so he was born in Iran and he came to America with challenges. You know, I don't speak the language, I don't do this, but he overcame his challenges and he is passed on now, but he was one of the top agents in America. Can you believe that? Not coming to a country that you don't even know, can't even speak the language, and then you the top salesman, and you writing $1 million policies, and you billions worth of money. So what does he have to say? Well, he says, think about the system. You know, all businesses need systems. You need a system. If you don't have a system, it's like you kind of like a wandering arrow, right? It's just like when with me being a mother and I'm directing my children. I'm directing my children. There should be a system in place. Wake up in the morning, wash your face, go to school, be kind. You know, you have to develop a system in your business to make yourself to be able to be duplicatable. Or what are they duplicating, right?
Right.
So he says failure is certain if you use no system at all. Limiting sales results are assured by using a sales system that is wrong for you. Using the wrong sales system, a sales system that does not work well for you, makes your life and your sales far more difficult. Only the sales system that is just right for you will enable you to take control of your time. Only your carefully tailored sales system will enable you to become productive to your maximum potential. So you have to create a system in your business. Do you see my logo there with the bird and the star?
Yeah.
All right, that is, and it's on my shirt too, if you could take a look. So that bird and star, if you look above it, you see a lot of brands. You see, do you see any of these brands that you are familiar with?
Mm-hmm.
Point out some brands to me that you are familiar with.
Anthem, whatever the word is. Your logo.
You know my logo, okay. Yeah, that's been implanted in you, that logo.
Prudential.
Huh?
However you say that word. Prudential.
Prudential. Yeah, so, and Nationwide is up there, right? So
Nationwide.
this is on your side. You even know the song. So all of these right here are brands that I have contract with. And that is not the only contracts that I hold. This is just a small percentage of the contracts that I hold. I have a contract with Anthem, with Cigna and Oscar, with Humana, with Transamerica, with Nationwide, and Prudential. I have contracts with them to be able to offer to my clients. So those are their brands. So finding your brand. What is your brand? I'm going to give you an example of mine and my mission, right? And things that you should consider when you are writing your business plan. So for me, as a Mama Child representative, I focus on people in leadership positions, such as entrepreneurs, mothers and fathers, and their children who will one day lead. Our goal at Mama Child is to eliminate stress through financial education, exceptional products and services, and creating a network of resources. We help leaders become creative and balanced. We protect what matters. We believe in Ubuntu, which is I am because you are. So I can't be successful unless you are successful. My success, I'm successful, right? But when I see you successful, or I am really successful because you are my goal. You are who I care about. We believe in mission before commission. Whether you see us in our Humana shirt or our WFG jacket or whatever affiliations we may have, a Mama Child representative will always shine. So when you look at my logo, does it look like it's shining?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the Netsuromo star, and so the Sankofa bird, he is looking back, but he moves forward. It's an African symbol that means in order to move forward, you take from the past in order to move forward. So we take that wisdom from the past and we move forward. And we always continue to shine so that we can create people in the community that's always shining, right? So that is my brand. My hopes for you today is to find your brand, whether or not you want to, be that independent. My hopes is for you to be an independent contractor, for you to step into entrepreneurship without being scared, that there are opportunities there. There are things that will allow you freedom of being an entrepreneur. So today, this is just one step, and that is planning your business, right?
Right.
That was about planning your business. So your homework is to plan your business, to think about all the things that I suggested you to think about, and write down a plan for your business. Okay. And then once you plan your business, we'll talk about launching your business. Launching your business consists of what is an EIN number, right? It consists of your business location. What is a state tax ID? Getting your federal and state tax IDs, applying for licenses, opening up a business account, getting business insurance. What is all of that? What kind of lingo is that? So that's what we will talk about next, is launching your business. But your homework for today is to plan your business and to think about all of the things that we talked about today. That ends my presentation.